Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a really exciting video for you today. It sounds like Steve Harvey when he's like, we got a really good one for you today. I ended up exchanging my IT Cosmetics palette that my aunt got me for something that I'd like a little bit more because we did go to Ulta and I kind of tested out the palette a little bit. Some were okay, some were like two were good, and the other ones, it's just I didn't think for the price of the palette it was worth it. So I ended up getting this one, which there's a YouTuber on YouTube. Her name's Tati, and she just talked about the Lorac Pro palette 2 and the first one, and I decided to choose the second one. I just wanted to do some swatches for you guys and just my review on it, since I did do a look with it today. It comes in a box like this, and then this one came with a mini behind the scenes eye primer, which you will see the difference. This is the behind the scenes eye primer. This is the mini one, like I said. So you take off this cap, and then it has sort of a lip balm kind of chapstick applicating thingamajigger. So I'm gonna do some swatches over here, I believe, and some here. What I did was squeeze some eye primer, and I'm just going to put that all over this hand, just so you can see the difference of the shadows on this one and on this one. This is the palette. It's like cardboard-y. Not really. I want to say cardboard-y. Yeah. It's really nice, stiff, what it feels like cardboard. It's not wobbly or anything like that. Wobbly? It's really sturdy. Yeah, it's really sturdy cardboard. But you open it and then you get the long mirror at the top. These are all the eyeshadows, 16 eyeshadows in total, and you have half of them matte and half of them are shimmer, which is perfect. I believe they're 8 matte and 8 shimmer. Yeah. And it's perfect because obviously you don't always want to stick to matte and you don't always want to stick to shimmer. And I've been looking for amazing quality matte eyeshadows. All the drugstore ones seem to be shimmer, so I kind of wanted to splurge on some great MAC eyeshadows. Matte eyeshadows. The first shadows I'm going to show you guys are the matte ones, and then I'm going to do the shimmer ones. The first shadow that I'm going to show you guys is the Shadow Buff, and this is just a creamy kind of yellow, very tiny yellow tone to it. I don't know if you guys can tell, and this is the swatch with the primer, and you could not even see it without the primer. It's not, you can barely see it. So as I'm gonna probably say over and over in this video, the eyeshadow primer is a huge help when you do want the color to show up on your lid a little bit more. The second shadow I'm going to show you guys is called Light Brown. It is a really light tan brown color, just like it says. It's a really light one, and this is a swatch with the eyeshadow primer, and where is it at? This is without the eyeshadow primer. The third one is Cool Gray. The fourth one is Nectar, which I am absolutely. The fourth one is Nectar, and this is just a really soft, rosy kind of pink. It's right there. I don't know how else to like awkwardly like show you guys the swatch. I will take pictures of the swatches so you guys can see. I'll probably put it on my Instagram or put it on my Twitter just so you guys can see the pictures all together. I'm not sure yet. The next one is Plum, and this is just a nice dark purple. I don't know exactly where I would use it with yet. Probably fall, something with fall, but this is the one with the primer, and this is the one without. That doesn't even look like that much like the dark purple that it shows on there. So again, the primer helps a lot. The next one is Navy, and it is just a dark, beautiful, true blue. I've been looking for a great blue for the longest because I just wanted to do a nice blue look. This is it with the primer. This is it without. The next one is Charcoal, and it's just a lighter gray. This one's kind of like a taupey kind of cool gray, and charcoal is a straight up light gray. It's this one. And I don't even put so much pressure with my finger. I kind of just tap it very lightly. You see that? And that's how much color comes off. So this is what I've been liking so far with the shadows. I don't use much of a black, but I'm pretty sure you can wet the brush and kind of use this for a eyeliner. I didn't use that today, but that's just a good idea that you could probably do if you don't use the black, which I really like because it's not too intense. So if I did want to do a black eyeshadow kind of smoky eye and I didn't want it so pitch dark black like all the other shadows that I've seen, which are great, you know, if people like dark black, but people like me that don't like it that dark, this is perfect right in the middle. Not too dark and not too light. Now we're going to go off into the shimmers, which the one that I heard Tati talk about a lot was the Snow, and she used this in the inner tear ducts so you can get that nice kind of bright-eyed look. This is Snow with the eyeshadow primer, and this is it without. Where'd it go? See? See? Right next to each other. It is amazing with the primer. The next one is Beige, and this is a champagne, which I absolutely love champagne. The next color is Rose, and this kind of reminds me of the Naked 3 palette. Kind of had that rose gold, you know, pinkish tone to the whole palette. And if you don't want to buy that whole palette with that same kind of, I guess, tone to it, and you're looking for a great rose gold, this would be so perfect. The next one is Mocha, and that's perfect if you want to do a look with the beige and the mocha. If you find that cocoa is too dark, you could always go back to mocha. You can see the difference. Chrome is the next shimmer. It's a nice kind of purple toned metallic-y taupey gray. I know, I'm like the most horrible at describing colors. It's not even funny. Then we have a basic silver. Next is the Jade shadow, and this is a nice army green. Next we have Jade, and this is just a perfect army green shadow. I think it's gonna be great for fall. Here's the shadow with the eyeshadow primer, and that one is the one without, right here. And last but not least, we have Cocoa, which I said before is darker than Mocha. So if you want to go a little bit darker than Mocha, you have Cocoa, which I think if I want to go for something intense, this is the brown that I'm going to go for. This is Cocoa with the eyeshadow primer, and this is it without, right here. So that's pretty much the whole palette. The ones that I have tried out, I absolutely love. These are really creamy. Overall, so far, I absolutely love this palette. There's nothing bad that I can say about it. I love the little mini eyeshadow primer that it came with. I think I'm going to start using this and then go back to my Milani, because Milani is also a really good eyeshadow primer, but this one just... you could see the difference. I am going to try my best to do a tutorial on this look here because I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that likes, you know, neutrals and fall's coming around, so brown is absolutely perfect for fall if you don't want to do that whole plum lip. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to look down below in the description box for any more important information, and I think I might put the